how did you find yourself working for Colors Worldwide / R&B Only?
You want the long version or the short version?
Give me the schmedium. Give me the schmedium.
Okay, when I got out of school, I graduated from Howard University because a lot of people didn't.
Am I allowed to say HU?
Yeah, we are the real HU.
Yeah.
You can say it. It ain't no Greek fraternity or sorority or nothing. Yeah, you can say it.
Spooky.
Yeah, so when I graduated, I moved to LA because, I'm originally from Reno Valley, not from Los Angeles. So I'm like, there's no opportunities out there. So I moved to LA and I started working for my cousin Belva. And she was like, you have your minor in business, help me run these accounts. And you should work the entertainment one so you can see how some of my clients owe me money when they come back from tour. And some of my other clients, I'm paying them big bread. Jabari was one of the clients that was getting big bread when they came back. I'm like, how is he making money?
Big business.
With no artists, right? Because like I'm looking at the bill. Some of the bills have like Snoop Dogg, Warren G, blah, blah, blah. These are the people that aren't making any money. Not that they're not making, the company isn't. They owe money because they're doing drugs, they paying for women, they drinking, they just splurging their money, right? So she shows me Colors. I'm working the accounts. Like all the people that were working for Colors, I want to say, when was this, 2016? Yeah, I was handling their payroll, right?
Big business.
Not even big business. I was just the one sending the money out because that was not big business, not at all, right? I was just helping my cousin Belva. Shout out to Belva. So she was like, oh, they actually have a show this week in LA and Pretty Ricky's coming. Do you want to go? I'm like, yeah, I love Pretty Ricky. I never got to go to the Scream Tour back in the day. None of the Pretty Ricky shows. So of course I want to go, right? But I had no idea what R&B Only was. I had no idea. So I go and it's crazy because it's at the Palladium. This is the first show I watched, right? So it's like full circle moment right here, right? I'm low-key getting like choked up thinking about it.
Aww.
But
take your time.
But yeah, we went and watched the show, and Jabari came up there. He said hi to Belva, and she was like, "This is my cousin." I'm like, "Hi." He's like, "She's a DJ. You should talk to her." And he's like, "Yeah, whatever." Walked away, right? Like Jabari does not even remember this. Does not remember meeting me. But I remember I watched the show, and I'm like, "Damn, this is incredible!" Like I would love to be a part of this. Like I have to figure out how to be a part of this specifically. I had never seen nothing. I'm like, besides Beyonce's concert. I was like, how do I be doing this? Like, this is what I want to do. Like, as a DJ, I don't want to be in a booth somewhere quiet in the dark. You can't see me. I want to be on this stage. How do I do that? Long story short, they was looking for DJs. Belva told me, I auditioned, and I'm here.
But, okay.
That's what happened. I auditioned.
And you become one of the DJs.
Yeah.
And now you're like one of the DJs. And not only are you like one of
I hate when they do this to
DJs,
me, y'all. I really hate it.
But you're also a music director and working on a bunch of other different projects. Like that's like a great like.
I mean, I think it just
you
it's
just
a
played your
testament of
10th. Well, we at the company just played the 10th
show at the
Palladium. How many
of
of those shows at the Palladium have you now been in since that first show that you've seen? You've been a part of 2.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
2.
That's crazy. That's beautiful.
It's just a testament of like if you stay down for the come up, there will be a come up. Like I was with this company when we was going through the pandemic and our whole tour got canceled. There's a lot of just entertainers in general,
to do like all sold out shows.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people who would be like, oh, I got to figure out how to go make some money. Like I can't stay here with y'all. Like
yeah.
But I was like, whatever you need, like. I'm here because I love what I'm doing here. I believe in the company. I believe in, the vision that Jabari has and everybody that he's hired to be a part of this team and the determination that we have to get to that goal. Like I see it in everybody. So I don't want to, I didn't want to leave. So I'm like, I'm not about to go nowhere. We ain't making no money right now. Oh, well, the government paying me. I'll be here when you need me to be. And if there's more that I can do, I'll do it. So
that's beautiful.
That's how we here.
I love that.
Yeah. So just always keep working towards your goals. We was talking about that backstage this weekend because my cousin was like, remember like when you used to, because I used to work around, no, Belva wasn't there. Okay. My other cousins were.
Okay.
But around the corner from the Palladium is where I used to do my residency once a week. When I was grinding, like I used to be DJing 3 times a day, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week. So to like see what I'm doing now, like I'm really proud of myself, but I'm just thankful to just be in a position where I can do this and I don't have to like be outside every day. Because I was really, if you ever see me between the years of 2016 and 18, that was a different Tiara.
Grind mode.
Yeah, like she was. Let's not talk about that. How'd you get here, Jovy?
So boom, I'm teaching in DC. I'd moved to DC after undergrad to get my grad school or master's degree in elementary education. During the pandemic, I'm looking for tickets. This is crazy. I was gonna move to Kansas for whatever
Kansas?
reason. Girl, let's not.
What the hell is in Kansas?
Dip in and dip out. Dipping and dip out. I was gonna move to Kansas. I was looking for. I saw on my.
Not that y'all ain't cool in Kansas, but what the hell is y'all got besides tornadoes? Love y'all.
I'm looking for tickets. I'm looking for tickets to the show in Kansas because I was supposed to be moving out there. I go on the page because y'all be on them ads. Them ads be fucking on it. Okay.
What year is this?
This got to be 2020, 2019.
Okay, you did say pandemic.
During the pandemic. Yeah. Looking for tickets, and they had just posted about needing a playlist curator and a live stream host. And during this time, of course, pandemic, I'm teaching online. Teaching first grade all online.
Right, so you know how to translate behind a camera.
If I can keep 20-something
kids,
5, 6-year-olds,
right,
entertained, yeah. I can keep people who want to be on this live stream.
Right.
So I applied for both the playlist curator job and I applied for the live stream host job. Fast forward, I don't end up going and moving to Kansas.
Praise God.
Who?
I don't want you to be stuck out there like Dorothy.
There's no place like home. So a couple months go by and I completely forget that I applied to this job. I do another year as a teacher. And then I hear back and they're like, oh, we're pushing you to the next round for the live stream host. I really low-key wanted the playlist curator job because that's kind of what I was already doing. Like
right, you already was making playlists yourself, right?
For everything. So I get the live stream host job. I'm okay. I mean, I get the next round of applications or interviews. And so I had to like make some TikToks and like do some videos and stuff, submitted it, I get the job. And this job was like part-time. It was like a contract. I'm sitting in front of a computer every Friday and doing the live stream hosting on Twitch. And then they're cutting that into short form videos kind of thing, right? And I was doing that for a while. And then I feel like I just started taking on more and more responsibilities. I took on the playlist curator role.
That's how it happens.
I took on doing our like posting about social, like little stuff on social media. And then I think it was the festival in Atlanta. I'm still teaching at this point and I get brought on to do QTNA at the festival. I've never done QTNA before. And now I'm doing it with like Ty Dolla $ign.
Right, you're interviewing artists now.
I'm interviewing artists.
Yeah.
It's not like we had a meeting beforehand. I came up with the questions. The questions was approved.
Sometimes it happens like that. You just get thrown into the fire.
Not only that, I pull up to the festival. Javari forgets that I'm even showing up. Forgot I was even supposed to be there. I'm like, oh.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
You be wearing like 30 hats.
No,
that's why.
Now I see that man just be having hella tabs open on his brain.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah.
At the time, I was like, oh. Okay. Black
it's not
people.
personal.
No.
Not personal at all.
Personal
No offense.
at all. But I end up killing it with QTNA stuff. That is low-key one of the first types of content that starts doing crazy numbers on our TikTok and like really launches that platform for us. And it just does really well. It did really well organically. They were like, that it just makes sense to send you out to a bunch of other shows. During this time, I'm still teaching, but I'm burnt out. Like I knew that I didn't want to do another year of teaching. I didn't want to sign up for another year and then like leave midway. Like either I'm going to do another full year or I'm not. So I decide after that school year, I'm not doing it again. And my mom pressured me to come home. She doesn't know what I'm doing part-time because like, it's just like gaining momentum. She's like, just come home. Like, just come home. I'm not going to charge you no rent. You keep doing this part-time, get your little check. And then you maybe also my mom's a teacher. She wanted me to go back into teaching. She didn't understand me leaving that at all.
Field, yeah.
I started applying to jobs. That job hunting shit was rough. I find
as it always is,
full-time job at a front desk of an orthodontist office. And I was like, okay, like, I mean, it's a front desk thing where I was just like doing their scheduling, answering the phone, but I'm dealing with like, brainless stuff that I'm not taking work home so I can travel on the weekends.
Right, and do what you want to do.
Exactly. But I knew that I didn't want to be like, it wasn't like, this was not.
It wasn't
like
a passion job.
Yeah, it wasn't a passion job. I'm dealing with pretentious ass. Like, just.
I know what you mean.
Then the New York show comes. We had, 3 shows in New York, King's Theater. I could only do one of them because I got to make it back on Monday for my full-time job. And I wholeheartedly believe that if I would have gone home and like taken the easy route, because like being in that limbo that summer and like that fall.
No, being uncomfortable is where success is.
Listen, because rent was still due.
Yeah.
Rent was still, I still had to eat. I still got to feed Whiskey. Like, things still need to get bought. And I'm like, damn, I really could just go home. I really could just go home. But I wholeheartedly believe if I would have gone home, I think I would have been too
comfortable.
Not comfortable, definitely not comfortable, but too available.
Oh, I see what you mean.
To what like the company needed. Yeah. And I don't think there would have been such a like sense of urgency to bring me on full time. I see what you mean. Yeah, I know what you're saying. But yeah, it happened perfect. Like, honestly, God's timing. For real. It happened. Like it aligned perfectly, got brought on full time. And then by the next summer, I'm moving on out to LA. And now we're here.
And welcome to the West Coast.
Yeah. Been out here, 8 or 9 months now?
Almost a year.
It's a mad thing, bro.
It is. But I mean, it's just a testament of just staying down for what you believe in. And just being true to you. Honestly,
what I love to do, because I feel like one of my homegirls came to the show in Boston, not this past one, but I want to say the one before that, and she was like, wow, you used to talk about doing exactly what you do,
and now look, you're doing it. It's
completely made up job, because if I call my mom right now, she's be like, oh, you put songs on a list and talk to people, and I'm like,
so you just don't tell people what you do, you just be like, I'm in the music industry. That's all you said. So.
Out here, though, I'm about to start telling people how I teach.
Why? Because they'd be like, "Oh, what can you do for me? Can I
got this artist.
Can I send you a link to? You can send it, but am I gonna listen to it? Is the question.
I'm about to start telling people I teach on the low skis,
and they still gonna be like, can I get a performance at y'all's assembly? At the drug-free assembly.
I'm weak. Honestly, I'm blessed. We're both really, really blessed to do what
for sure.
we love.
Yeah. I be thinking about it. It's crazy. Like, we was really just like, a lot of us though, we were just like, oh, see if you can do it. Throw it into the fire, do it.
Facts.
If you do it, you still here. If you couldn't,
sayonara.
Bye. Yeah. Ciao.
Gotta rise to the challenge.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't know if you can do it till you try to do it. Like, it's like I met Laurent the night of our first show.
That's crazy.
And then we just went and did it. Now, was it a great show? In our heads, hell yeah. Looking back on it, hell no. Like, we did good for that to be our first show and us meeting each other. But just the growth that I've seen in this, I'm just extremely proud to be here. That's it. That's all I can say. Proud and grateful.
Shout out to Jabari and Sonia, because
they be working. Man, it's a whole, y'all don't even know. It's a whole team of people here that make all of this run. And shout out to all of y'all.
Big facts.
Every single one of y'all.
R&B only.